We're on. Peace and love, beautiful people. Hello, how are you? I'll be sucking on how to introduce myself because it's not about me, but God, Kyrie, peace and love.
I'm Chanel or Saturn spells on Instagram and YouTube.
And yes, to be honest, we were trying to figure out what to talk about because there's so many things. Like one topic idea came into another, which I guess ultimately we talking about choices because it's like we have choices out here, and I feel like some of us don't realize that. And even to say how I see, we live in two different realities, or at least two different realities. We got reality, and then we got like fake reality.
We've got the Matrix and we've got the Vortex.
So just the power of choice to know that, in duality, like as above, so below, as within, so without, left, right, up, down, you don't have just one choice.
In that, you can create as many choices of anything that you want, any aspect of life. We may feel like living in the Matrix, that we only have one choice, the choice of going to school, going to college, getting this job, doing this thing. So many things we're told that we should be doing or we're supposed to be doing, and then don't feel like we have the option of doing anything else, but we always do. There's always a choice in every situation. And it's like, create as many choices as you want. Use your intuition to figure out which choice is the best for you, and then follow through with it.
Right. Now I see it as like, unlimit yourself. Because you may limit yourself if you think that this is the only way this can happen, or this is the only, it's not the only, it's like you could create a new existence by just thinking differently, you feel me, and not thinking about that, and opening up a whole new portal or vortex to something else. Because everything starts as creation in the mind. So if you were to think something else, then you would create another, that ant was dope. I don't know what to say. Yeah, it's like you'll create another another format. Like you'll create another way. Like, and
elaborating on that, where do you think your thoughts come from? Every thought that is new to you came from the divine. So why would they send you that thought if they're not going to support you in that decision?
That's real. That's real. Decisions, man. Like, and even with the power of choice, right? So this is where it gets, I could go a little bit deeper. So even with the power of choice, right? So with the decisions, like, say you chose this, and you may feel like you didn't make the best decision. You can, with these choices, you can either, make better out of that decision, make the best out of it, find the best out of it, or you can decide something else. Like you can choose. It's like, man, you could choose not to think about stuff. Like that's one thing I feel like I need to address. You can choose not to think about certain things. All it takes is for you to not think about it anymore. And sometimes it may take seeming or looking or crazy to others because they don't understand what's going on inside. But fuck all that. Like, don't worry about them. It's all about understanding the infinity inside. You feel me? The infinite of you, to know that if it doesn't bring good or the best to you, then you have the power of choice to only deal with the best.
Yeah, you can always choose better. You can always choose to think better. You can always choose to be better than the last minute, than the last day, than the last year. It's all in the power of thought.
The power of thought, man. Heck yeah. So I guess because I ain't trying to make this a long video, so I figure be mindful of your thoughts, man. What are you thinking about? Or even in a situation. In the best situations, what are you thinking about? In the worst situations, what are you thinking about? So I mean, truth be told, there's best and worst, and there's worse than best. You have good and bad, and bad and good. So it's like in the best, you know, if you were to think of, if you were to choose to think the best, even in the worst, then you may not even. It's like now you're kind of transforming the reality that's going on, because you left the worst where it was at, and you only, you know, dealt and received the best.
And that's exactly the law of attraction, which we'll be talking about on my video, on my channel.
And yeah, so I mean, I guess I'm gonna finish it, man, for now. Yeah.
Good? Okay.
Heck yeah, man.
Thank
Choose
you guys
up.
for watching. Yeah, choose better. Choose love always.
Hey, I want y'all to see this, man. You feel me? Do y'all see the
Baby
insects?
praying mantis.
That's
Is that
lit.
what that is?
It looked like a something. It may not or it may be, but it's nature,
baby.
man. You feel me? We out here, you know? But yes, man, stay up, man. Choose up, choose better. You have the power of choice. Some things may not need you. You feel me? So the choice may be you. The best choice may be you. Especially when we deal with relationships and situationships and business and work and interaction with others. Sometimes the best choice is you and yourself. You feel me?
It's
Solitude.
always you.
Yes. So if they ain't there for you, if they ain't seeing you, then choose to, you know, separate yourself.
And don't ever feel guilty for separating yourself.
Say that again. Say that again.
Don't ever feel guilty for separating yourself. Don't ever feel guilty for choosing yourself. If anyone's upset because you're choosing you first, you don't need them.
Facts. I got something for them.
One of those.
You feel me? Put it back in my pocket.
Maybe two of those.
Facts, for real. But it's all about who cares what, for me, who cares what people think about me? I know me. So, you know, even in just embracing, you know, your ultimate self, it's like you have good and bad. So the best could be, you know, dang, man, he always keeping it real. And then the worst could be, oh, he's an asshole. I could choose the worst and say, oh, you know, I'm an asshole, but I'll use the best of the worst. So it's like, I know that in the best, I'm keeping it real. So it's like, instead of me, you know, going with this, you know, going with the negative connotations and energy that comes with asshole, you know, it's like I'm going with the fact that I'm just keeping it real. And maybe from where your stance is, you see it as me being an asshole, but there's a duality. It's more than just how you take this truth. They say the truth hurts, so that's why it's like, you know, that's why it's like they say I'm an, or you can, I don't know, I don't mind for me, people calling me an asshole, because that means I'm kind of doing the right thing, I'm speaking this truth, but it's the power of choice, you know, you could get offended, or you could, you know, let stuff not faze you,
Right.
you know what I mean? You could reply, or you could, you know, respond with no reply.
If you're choosing to see the negative in someone else, that's something you should probably work on within yourself anyways.
Man, choose yourself, man. Learn yourself.
Yeah.
Learn yourself. But yeah, that's it. Stay up, man. Beautiful people. Love y'all. Peace,
Love
peace.
you.